Welcome to Pioneer Village at Shingle Creek. Located in Kissimmee, Florida, just minutes from Disney World, the Pioneer Village is home to a collection of authentic buildings and structures from the 1800s in Osceola County. The Lanier home is an example of an early American architectural form known as the Cracker House. This style of architecture is defined by its center breezeway, which helped keep the house cool during Florida's hot summer months. Inside, you'll be able to catch a glimpse of how homes were set up and even see original furnishings and appliances such as wood stove, which the Lanier family used to bake their own bread and sweet potato pies, as well as devices that were used to store water and keep them from becoming dehydrated. Outside of the home, you'll find the outbuildings, which are a variety of barns and chicken coops where the Lanier family, and others like them, kept their livestock and stored their farming tools, as well as their excess crops. The Cadman family moved to Florida as a part of a growing trend of investors. The Cadman family purchased their home from a development group in Narcoossee and renovated it to fit their needs. Lieutenant Colonel and Mrs. Cadman occupied the main home with their daughter, while their three sons occupied a separate bachelor's quarters. Both the main home and the bachelor's quarters have features that are consistent with those of that time period, including surface siding and framing, as well as a natural hard oil finish that can still be seen today. Here you can see a photograph of men working in the Cadman's orange grove. The packing house is believed to have been built around 1890. This is where they used a sorter that was operated by pedaling a piece of rope around a pulley to sort the oranges from the Cadman groves. The packing house was relocated to Pioneer Village in 2005. The Tyson homestead belonged to James C. Tyson, his wife Victoria, and their 11 children. The Tysons were a farming family and occupied a single-room home. Rainwater was collected and stored in water towers such as this one. After sugarcane was harvested, it would be pressed in a device such as this and then boiled and processed to create products like sugar, syrup, and molasses. The Seminoles are an indigenous people that can be traced back roughly 12,000 years. When the Europeans arrived, they brought many diseases that killed off thousands of these people. In the 1800s, the Seminole tribe needed housing that was easily constructed and disposed of while they were on the run from U.S. troops. They created chickees by using cypress log frames and palmetto thatch roofs. They stand 2 stories tall and keep the Seminoles protected from flooding and poisonous or predatory animals. Florida crackers use similar structures while herding cattle. The term cracker comes from the sound of the rawhide whips that they use not only to herd the cattle, but to communicate between the herders. The sound of their whips could be heard for miles, making it one of the first wireless telegraph systems. This narration has been brought to you by Stuart Bishop. Music and sound effects courtesy of Westo.